Well, the fucking first store's over, guys. Like, the first one has ended. I'm surprised that I, like, automatically pretty much got to the end of the arc as soon as I, like, caught up to Academia. Now, I've got some good things to say about this chapter and some bad things as well, but don't worry, let's just get started off with the good things from this one, and it was the final battle between, like, Todoroki and Bakugou at the same time. It's like, holy shit, was fucking Bakugou deciding to go full out throughout this entire fucking fight. He was going in, fucking firing his bombs, like, and even when everyone was saying it's like he's actually his instincts are getting better throughout each and every fight. He's like using everything to his advantage. I mean, like Bakugou was just on full offensive throughout this entire match, and like it was like all that Todoroki could do was just like he was going on the defense. And one thing that really, like, the thing, like, annoyed me, because it was like, Bakugou, like, throughout this entire chapter was like, you're making a fool of me, I'm not good enough, like, you think I'm not good? And it's like, the thing is that, like, Todoroki is, like, he lost his drive ever since, like, his fight with Midoriya. Like, he just couldn't do anything at all, and he's like, what, you're making a fool out of me. And I just loved it, that when he was fucking doing that, it's just like, he was saying, like, why are you in here, you bastard? Like, fucking powering up this fucking massive attack. And it's like, you know, in that moment, in that instant, I forgot about you. And it's just like, right at the end, like, just when, like, Deku was saying, like, don't lose, come on. He finally, like, actually used his flame. And just Bakugou, like, I fucking love the attack. I think it was, like, Hawaii's, like, impact. I know there's two translations to it. There's the Hawaii's, like, impact, and then there's, like, in the actual, like, translations, so, like, the illegal ones, there's, like, Schneider bomb, which I'm not gonna lie. I saw that one and this one, and I like the Schneider bit a little bit more. Schneider bomb. Holy shit, this fucking move was, like, powerful as fuck. Like, it was ridiculously fucking powerful. Like, it was, like, a huge, like, what it reminded me a lot, it looked a lot like how he was doing the spinning attack. It reminded me a lot of Natsu's, like, Crimson Lotus exploding bird kind of, like, technique that he does. Like, it looks honestly a lot like that, but, like, for him to learn that very young in his age, then yeah, I think he's getting on that fucking level of Natsu level. So it was pretty goddamn fucking powerful, I'm not gonna lie. And then when we see the chapter, it was just like, he took that massive firepower all, but then he just as soon as he wanted to use the flames and stuff, like, he kind of, like, got that burn of vigor. He was already out of bounds, he already lost, and I was like, come the fuck on, like, Bakugou in Natsu, like, Bakugou, like, this should have been, like, this is one of the fights I was really excited for since it was building up to this last week. And, like, I thought, like, after that whole little discussion that Bakugou had, like, with him, like, last chapter, not to mention as well, like with Deku and stuff, I thought he would have pulled out all the stops, and I honestly thought that we would have had, like, a really good battle. To be fair, I am really disappointed in this, like, chapter, because the fight is over, but at the same time, I was looking at it, and it was so fucking sick. Like, that's why I was upset about it, and that's because that was all Bakugou's doing. Like, Bakugou was just going in, fucking using these moves, going, like, crazy, and then you see at the end, like, he's like, stop messing around, and he's like, I didn't want to win like this. Like, he's like, he fucking just lets go, and he's just like, oh my god, like, now like, because that's the thing, if he would have won against Deku would have gone fucking full out, but that's the thing with this guy, he just didn't, because he lost the entirety of the world, and, like, he even said, like, he has no idea what he wants to do at the moment, so it's a disappointment. I mean, I would love if they had a rematch, which I honestly doubt they will for, like, this competition. Maybe sometime way in the future or something. They may have to cross paths or something. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I was disappointed in this chapter, mainly because I wanted a full-out match, like what fucking, like, Deku and, like, what he like had with Midoriya. Like, that was a really fucking good fight. Like, I really wanted to know one with that, with Todoroki and, like, Deku. So it's like, that match was fucking sick. No one could fucking deny that. But this one, it was good, but then it like, ever since he lost his drive, I mean, that's a good reason for him to, like, not to fight like that, but I'm gonna call it as I call it. It felt a little bit bullshitty in its own way, guys. So yeah, sorry about that, but I don't want to give it a low score, but then at the same time, I kind of do, because it really disappointed. Like, 6, honestly, I'd say a 6. It was a fine chapter, but it had really, if if this was continuing on to next week, this chapter would have fucking easily got a 9. If it was like working more like he finally got his work, and then it's not even that he lost. It's honestly because like it was just so one fucking sided, and you know, like one really one-sided battles. I'll go see Fairy Tail. So I mean, I was expecting a little bit more because these guys were all on their equals, and well, I guess that's what happens when you lose your drive, huh? But like, I guess he didn't. Like, I guess like fucking like Todoroki did have the power of friendship behind him. So yeah, sadly, that's my score of the review. I know a lot of people are probably gonna flip out because of that, but honestly, guys, yeah, come on, like. This should have been more of the fight, and I know a lot of people were looking forward to this. I was one of the most excited for this, but that's all from me, so thank you very much for watching as always, and I'll see you guys next